大家好，香港朝頭早8號風球星期一收睇緊嘅係 Action World 世界頻道同埋 Facebook 直播，希望大家支持我哋嘅世界嘅廣播，等我哋可以走更加遠嘅路。今日咧係8號風球，亦都係咧甘浩望神父喺呢一個監獄外邊咧嘅絕食抗爭去到第7日。Father Miller。Joseph.
Yes, morning. Joseph.
Yeah. The Typhoon 8 was hoisted many hours ago and will still be going on until I heard 4 p.m. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. How was your sleep last night? Was it okay?
But it was okay. Yes, just a little problem on the leg, perhaps because of the every time there is a typhoon, perhaps there's something that is not so comfortable, but it's okay now. So, in fact, today I had to go to Lovu prison to support the women who are inside Lovu. But now it's impossible to leave here. There are no means of transport. So I think we have to wait this afternoon at 4 o'clock or even later to take a van and for van and go there until Wednesday morning when the hunger strike for the prisoners will finish. So,
okay.
But I'm glad to be here because actually I had thought to stay in Stanley for 4 days. But then perhaps I thought it was better to have 2 days at Stanley for the men and 2 days at the lobby for the women. So it's okay.
Yeah. Any trouble with the police? Did they warn you of anything, saying be careful that you might break the national security law? Anything like that? I mean, like.
They didn't say anything about the security law. They just said they were concerned about my health. So yesterday night they came and said perhaps it's better for you to leave earlier because tonight there will be the number 8 typhoon hoisted. So and then try to to have me leave. But I said it's better to stay here because of the situation, and I would like to finish 2 days at least here, and then and this morning there were 2 correctional services people who came and also said if it was okay, everything was okay, and for the time being I continue. So because there are strong winds, sometimes heavy rain. But here in this place, we are safety place, so no problems. Yesterday, the police invited me to go to a center, emergency center for the typhoon, but it was not necessary. Anyway, I think that. Of course, it's not for this hunger strike, but it's a good news for the people inside because they suffer for 8 days this really terrible heat inside.
Yes.
But this typhoon has brought fresh air, and so it's one of the first times that I like so much to see a typhoon coming and blowing in the trees, and so it's. I hope that they certainly will be really refreshed inside, because it was so hot these days.
Okay, let me switch back to Cantonese since we have both the English and also the Cantonese speaking audience who watch this channel. 咁金神父就今日係第7日絕食啦，咁尋日其實都會知道打風㗎啦，咁就今日個8號風球應該去到最少去到今日晏晝4點鐘，咁你就應該冇 public transportation 嘅， 依家都好靜嗰度，即係依家都 OK。咁你知唔知你有教友咧？你天主教有教友？琴日咧，因為我就揸緊車喺華盛頓 ，I was in Washington D.C. driving up
in United States.
Toronto. So I was replying a few WhatsApp messages, and one of your followers, so to speak, who do Sunday Mass with you, was quite concerned about whether there would be danger for you to be outside for so long. But I told the person that you are very committed, put it this way. Nothing can stop you. So here we go. You are still intact, which is a good thing. 咁其實阿金神父你講得啱啊，即係處裏邊真係好熱係咪？裏邊你見到黎智英啊、何俊仁啊嗰啲 I think they are in solitary confinement. Jimmy Lai and Albert Howard, those alleged to be in violation of NSL. So it's good to have this breeze of I don't know, like air. Otherwise, it will be like inside a cooking hot pot, you know, boiling hot. 你知幾熱㗎啦，隻柱啊！
係啦。
依家幾多度啊？依家有冇28度啊？
而家到冇，應該26度啦，咁上下啦。而家 drop 咗啦，係啦。係咁啊！琴日都有幾位入邊幾大嘅親戚都嚟見下面啦，我哋唔使講啲。不過都係有幾好啦，佢哋覺得因為我哋都認為咧就係應該有啲人要出聲㗎啦，關於呢個就係特赦嘅機會啦，或者咁樣嘅嚇。咁希望多啲人權同埋教會嘅團體都會多啲出聲啦，就係呢方面啦嚇。因為如果就係呢個政府嘅政策，兩個政府嘅政策，就係覺得對香港市民未必有好嘅就係影響咧，我哋應該代表所有嘅香港市民咧，就都係話我哋都希望有啲轉變啦，就係特別我哋基督徒咧，我哋知道乜嘢叫做生活嘅價值觀啊嘛，所以我哋應該多啲出聲咁樣。係啦，
咁其實你知道咧，上次我哋寫咗封信俾上屆嘅特首林鄭月娥，到1年半之前啦 1.5 years ago, we submitted the petition to Carrie Lam asking for the release of Jimmy Lai and other plus other political prisoners. It seems like it's going into deaf ears. Nobody cares. But do you think hunger strike or any form of expression still work? Because a lot of people think that the current government they it's like they have deaf ears. No matter what, they would not listen. Do you think that whatever we do now, it could change anything? Of course, I believe in prayers and I believe in miracles, but it seems like like we are things are pretty dark in Hong Kong right now, and we don't see the light at the end of the tunnel yet. So it seems like it's still an uphill battle.
Jesus invites us to do what our conscience asks us to do, because the conscience is the word of the Lord. So let's try to do what is inside our heart. In fact, these 8 days of hunger strike was already a result of reflection for these last months. It's not just a decision taken all of a sudden. So we should do and try to show that we are very concerned about the situation, very concerned about our friends on the cross inside the prisons.
Yeah.
And also don't forget that also the chief executive, like Caccio, is a Catholic. So why not?
Really? I don't know.
Yeah, he's a Catholic.
Everyone says that they have some form of
yeah. So, and so he was also a student at Inwayan, and so he's so let's hope that in their conscience something happens. And I think also all the good people in Hong Kong and China, no matter what organization they belong, they should understand that that the people in prison are not bad people, are just some of them are really very concerned about the common people, the workers. So, for example, the Communist Party has this我哋要講廣東話，唔好意思，即係佢哋有呢個叫做黨戰部啊嘛。咁黨戰部就話未必係其他唔係共產黨員可以做嘢嘅，就係咪同佢哋合作啦？所以我都希望佢哋再諗翻呢方面啦，即係唔係話其他人唔係黨人員或者乜嘢咧，可唔可以同佢哋對話啦，或者係啦，如果係即係可以放佢哋啦，同埋我都最近去做第3個星期啦，我有時覺得咧，有啲地方咧，嗰啲人就比較緊張啲，就係有佢哋嘅選擇；有啲地方比較鬆啲啦嚇。希望就係而家嗰班負責香港咧，係屬於鬆啲嘅嗰班人啦，就係所以我希望something，希望有啲無論係國內或者香港有啲轉變啦。係咪一個神蹟？冇人知，不過就係咁嘅希望啦。
不過咧，即係one thing that really concerns me is those who are still in Hong Kong, those who are still fighting, they are in their 60s, 70s, and 80s, even 90s.
Yes.
So the so-called people who are in their middle age, or whatever, they are already in prison. They are detained. Those who really care about Hong Kong, and this ticker, a lot of them are inside different prison system or at the detention center. That's one thing that concerns me most, is that it seems like the Hong Kong government, the regime, they don't recognize the contribution of those who shape Hong Kong to where it was until 2019, because of just one request, which is one person, one vote without pre-screening. And then the totalitarian regime doesn't like it. They find many different excuses just to lock them up. So that's why we are having this broadcast, and that's why you are having a hunger strike, and that's why we keep on praying. I mean, and we would not stop praying, because we know this is the right thing to do. And we hope, our actions would soften the hearts of those in power.
Yeah, let's hope that also what also some people in the church are doing now, because of the concern about democracy and so on, can be also heard by the people who are in power now. And we know that just a very good pastor, Yuan Tinyao, has left this world. Yes. He was so concerned about democracy. But even our bishop, sometimes he has expressed the hope that the government take a lenient policy towards the young people who have been arrested, directly to the people who are in prison. Now he has become cardinal, so let's hope that he have a stronger voice, and so he went to Beijing and he tried to be a bridge, and so let's continue in this way and be confident that something will happen. Of course, we don't know when the final results will be, but we should be confident that there will be a breakthrough.
Right. Father Mendel, can I ask you to lead us in a word of prayer before we close?
Yes. So, 上主，我哋今日仲係呢度金融門口啦，就係好希望呢個天氣而家轉變咧，我哋使到入邊嘅兄弟同埋勞戶嘅姊妹咧，都有一個好啲嘅就係情況啦。咁亦都希望我哋嘅良心叫我哋就係做嘅嘢咧，我哋可以完成啦。越來越多啲人可以就係出聲，希望有一個突破，有一個特赦嘅機會出嚟啦。甚至啲人可以登報出嚟先。咁希望係啦。你係我哋嘅支持者，你係我哋嘅精神，多謝你嘅精神嘅支持啦。
Amen。唔該晒，好好保重啊！今日 Hello， 你有啲
阿權，
你好啊，
阿權，好耐冇見，加油！
佢好叻㗎啦，佢黐線到底，
係
大家堅持到底。
係啦
，good，好，我哋晏啲再傾啦，喺女子監獄嗰度。
好啦，拜拜啊。
God bless。